On the part of the council.
Accountability and transparency.
Is there a reason why we moved away from the subject that we were on so quickly? I mean, I wasn't even finished.
I feel like we've exhausted it, frankly.
Do others feel that way? I mean,
Isn't it that people should ask their questions?
I mean, if Michelle has another
you
question, I
very
think she should be able
abruptly
to ask
moved
it.
away from the subject. There were a few more follow-up questions. I mean,
Go ahead.
if you don't mind.
Sure.
For the White House or whoever made this decision to choose an organization that is not part of the pool and is an obviously conservative website or whatever you want to call it, doesn't that narrow the message and not broaden it? And what message does this send to the American public and the rest of the world?
I think it sends a message that we're willing to look at new paradigms with our approach to the media. Again, while at the same time ensuring that traditional media has full access, and non-traditional media for that matter.
You were asked, is this person on the plane going to have more access or going to have some kind of additional opportunities? And your answer was you didn't know. And that's another question that I have. If you are the press spokesperson, why do you not know?
Why should I mean, the fact of the matter is, I'm not managing this trip. I've been very clear about that in the sense of press access. There's somebody with the secretary who's dealing with that.
But you're the press
so with respect
spokesperson.
to, I understand
so
that.
shouldn't you know who's going on a trip 2 hours before the plane takes off? And shouldn't you know what kind of access or not that person's going to have related to the pool?
So first of all, Michelle, I'm not necessarily going to lay out what access this individual might have or might not have. Frankly, that's between the State Department and this individual. Secondly, I wasn't in a position to confirm this individual's participation or involvement with the trip until shortly before the trip. And I think I spelled it out, or if I didn't, I apologize. But, I spelled it out as after the briefing ended yesterday, I tried to confirm that this individual was on board, but they were already wheels up. And frankly, they were in the air until almost midnight. So I didn't have comms with the plane, communications with the plane. Well, once we did, we confirmed, and I think we put out something this morning. I'd love to. I'd love to. I feel like, and guys, I'm not trying to move. Sorry, I'm not trying to move quickly away. I think I've answered now somewhere in the vicinity of 10 or 15 questions about this. Let me finish. But guys, we can talk about this offline. This is an exercise in discussing the issues and discussing policies. Respectfully, can't we move on?
These briefings are really few and far in between.
It is, and I've been transparent.
This is not
But
against.
do you really want to spend the next hour? Because I don't have all day to answer your questions about policy issues, and yet, for example, do we want to talk about the fact that it's the 6th anniversary of the conflict in Syria?
Yeah, please.
Do we want to answer questions about the Middle East? Yemen? I'd love to answer questions about Yemen. Go ahead, Saeed.
I was chatting for.
Yeah.
First of all, today marks the 6th anniversary of the beginning of the Syria war. Today, do you have any comment where you are with the Syria war? What is your